Hey y'all, it is Noah and doing something a little different with this physical education. I want to talk about launching a new program at Lumos, and it is called Infinite. So what is Infinite? I've been talking about this for a while. I have been thinking really hard about fitness and longevity and fitness as we age. And Infinite is going to be a program for people 50 and up. It's going to be a group class format, and it is going to be like our normal group classes, an hour long. We do everything together. We talk a little bit in the beginning. We warm up together. We focus on some strength movements and some things that we might not see in a normal group class. Because really, Infinite is going to be built on six, maybe we'll call them seven, pillars that I think are really important for people as they age. And, kind of personal story, I started thinking a lot about this. I tore my ACL playing soccer when I was 41 years old. And as I started to try to come back, both kind of to just normal gym life, but then eventually to playing soccer again, I started thinking a lot about what are the things that, have been harder to rebuild now that I am slightly older, right? And what are the things that I am worried about, eventually sort of falling off as I get, older and older and older, as we all are. This led to a year-long experiment that I called the year of jumping off of things, right? That was kind of a joke that people had. They would see me jumping off of things, and that was in regards to a worry about sort of like losing some plyometric capacity, realizing that especially after knee surgery, I was being very ginger with the way that I got up and got down from things and trying to regain some of that like bounce and burst. And again, I started thinking about a lot of different things, and eventually, sort of seeds of that have come into these sort of 6 to 7 pillars about what I want to put into this Infinite program. After 50, we lose about 1 to 2% of our muscle mass every single year. And that might not sound like much, but over a decade, it adds up fast. The research is clear. Progressive resistance training is the most effective tool we have to slow it, to stop it, and in many cases, reverse it. So we're going to lift smart, controlled, and progressive. Your muscles don't just lose size, they lose speed first. Power output declines faster than strength with age, and that speed strength quality is exactly what helps you catch yourself in your trip, react when something unexpected happens, and keep up with your grandkids. So, alongside lifting, we're going to train power through sled work, medicine ball training, and low impact plyometrics that build explosiveness without joint risk. And all that power and strength means nothing if you can't stay on your feet. 1 in 3 adults over 65 falls every year, half resulting in some kind of injury. But targeted balance and strength training has been shown to reduce fall risk by up to 34%. Single leg work, stability training, unilateral loading, every drill we're going to use has a direct carryover to real life. Staying on your feet also requires that your body can actually move through the positions it needs to. Range of motion decreases roughly 6 degrees per decade after 55 in both the hip and the shoulder. And that stiffness changes how you walk, how you absorb force, and how well everything else in this program will actually work. So we build flexibility back deliberately through positional holds and mobility work targeted at the ranges that matter most. Underneath all of that, the strength, the power, the balance, the movement is your skeleton. Over half of all adults 50 and older in the US have low bone mass or early osteoporosis. 1 in 2 women and 1 in 4 men will break a bone because of it. Your bones respond directly to mechanical load. Carries, squats, overhead pressing send the biological signal your skeleton needs to stay dense. Finally, and this one surprises people, grip strength is one of the strongest predictors of how well your body is aging overall. A meta-analysis of nearly 2 million people found that every 5 kilogram reduction in grip strength is associated with a 16% higher risk of all-cause mortality. It's a proxy for total neuromuscular health, so we're going to train it like it matters because the research says that it does. So Infinite is going to be on Fridays at 9 a.m. The first month is going to be free. So if you know anybody who you think might be interested who is 50 or older, send them my way, shoot them my info. We will get them signed up. It's going to be those first 4 classes all in April. Will be absolutely free. And then after that, we will begin charging for it. But, it's a nice long ramp for people to try it out, to see how they feel. Eventually, I would love it if maybe we met, twice, maybe 3 times a week would be a goal. But we're going to start with 1, and we'll take it from there. Thanks for watching this. Please send this to somebody who you think might benefit from it, and I will see you next week. Bye.